Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is sort of like, I don't know, is it a tag, is it not? I'm not sure. You guys decide whether this is a tag or not, but it's basically my life bucket list, how it stands at the moment. Obviously, as I go through life, these are going to really change, but as I am right now, 22-year-old girl, these are my bucket list dreams, okay? I'm not saying that these are like really sophisticated bucket list dreams. Some of these are a little bit silly and a little bit like, you're going to be like, okay, come on girl, really? But I just really want to do them. So without further ado, let's just get into this video. If you can't tell, I've been really ill. I have a really bad cold. So if I sound like a butch man, that is why. If you haven't seen my reacting to subscribers video, make sure you go and watch that, because this is where I got this idea from. In that video, I checked one of my subscribers' channels and she had done the bucket list challenge, so make sure you go watch that video. I'll card it here, link it below, you know the drill. So the first one kind of relates to what I did in my car video, my anxiety, my story, it's called. Again, card it here, link it below. Like, make sure you watch it because it is probably my most personal video yet. I really loved it, but it was really hard to film, and like, it took a lot of courage to film it. So make sure that you go and watch that. And if you want me to elaborate or do another anxiety video, etc., then make sure you let me know in that video, comment on it, comment on this video, just let me know, because otherwise I don't want to keep making these videos that are like hard for me to make and that I struggle because I'm trying to help you guys when you don't really want them or you don't really care or whatnot. So yeah, make sure you let me know that you want them. And yeah, so the first one is to conquer anxiety. So I know that is such a broad statement, and anyone with anxiety knows how difficult that category is, to conquer your anxiety. I don't mean conquer it because I don't well, I'd love to conquer it, I'd love for it to never be there again, but realistically, just so that it doesn't affect my daily life is how I want it to get. So I need to be taking little steps, like I said in that video, to conquer it. So that is on my bucket list, that like within the next year to 2 years, I would say it's probably going to take that amount of time, that I'm at a place where it doesn't affect my daily life. I can do things that I want to do without it getting in the way. For example, I would love to travel, and I'd love to, you know, go and see some of the places I really want to see, and just really, I'd love to make some travel vlogs. That'd be amazing, but my anxiety really gets in the way of me traveling. So that needs to be dealt with before I can travel anywhere. So yeah, just things like that, like within the next couple of years I'd be able to like to travel myself, etc. Linking onto that, I suppose, a little bit, one of my bucket lists is Christmas in New York. Like, oh my gosh, can you imagine? And I'm probably bigging this up to be like some amazing thing, and actually people that live in New York or have been in New York for Christmas probably are like, girl, it just rains and it's cold and whatnot. But I'm talking about the pictures we see of Christmas in New York. Snow, ice skating under the Empire State, like, oh my god, the big tree in the square, Times Square, like with all the decorations. And obviously New York has so many like department stores and stuff. So like here we have Harrods in London and Hamleys, I suppose, the big kids toy store. But in New York they've got so many department stores, all decorated for Christmas, and buying Christmas clothes and putting beanies and scarves on in snow, and like, oh my gosh, could you actually imagine? I'm going to put some pictures here of like how I feel Christmas in New York looks like, and that is such a bucket list for me. If you're from New York, please let me know down below if I'm actually so wrong and it is not like that, but that's how I see it in my head, and I would just absolutely love to do that. Next up is another travel one. I promise we're going to move on from travel in a sec. I just wanted to get the travel out of the way, but I must go to LA. Like, this is a bucket list, and me and my dad have discussed, and family and whatnot have discussed, and we are definitely going to go. So make sure you subscribe, because honestly guys, if I go to LA in the next year or so, the vlogs, the videos, the hauls will be real, okay? So I'm so excited for that, and it's just been a bucket list for me. Imagine In-N-Out Burger, Universal. Why did I say burgers first? That is really weird. Like, I've just said I want to go to LA for In-N-Out Burger. I don't even care. Like the clothes shops, the Grove, the like going down the Strip. I know there's so much traffic, so don't even worry. I have got like in my head that there's a lot of traffic, and actually LA traffic is terrible. I have got that in my head. But just like driving down the Strip, like, you know, if you get to Malibu, or like if you get to like Calabasas, and you know, like all of those places down there, like Santa Monica, the pier, like, oh my gosh, it would absolutely be amazing. Like, I cannot wait to go, because I will go. Like, that's a definite that I will be going. Next up, and moving along, which is probably a bit of a cliche, this one, but I really don't care because it is a bucket list, and it is to do a collaboration with some of my favourite YouTubers. So to name a few, I'm talking Kathleen Lights, I'm talking Casey Holmes, I'm talking Patrick Star, I'm talking Gabby from Nikki and Gabby. Like, they are some of my favourite YouTubers. I absolutely love them. I watch them on a daily, and I look at their videos, I watch their videos, and I'm like, oh my gosh, me and you together would be friends, I'm telling you. I feel like YouTubers are a lot of the time people that, like, obviously this is a huge broad statement, but they're people that aren't as confident like in person as they are like on screen. Do you know what I mean? So a lot of people that are really bubbly on camera, you meet in person and they're not as bubbly and they're not as confident, and it's just because YouTube is a way to get yourself out there, look good, look confident, and like get your content and your creative mind out there without having to see loads of people on a daily basis. So I feel like a lot of YouTubers have the anxiety and have like all that sort of thing. So when I see and hear YouTubers say stuff that is me, I'm like, oh my gosh, I relate to so many YouTubers, because I feel like we're all the same. Like, a lot of us are so the same. Next one is to state the obvious, and it does link to YouTube, I suppose, because this would be the dream, but in any way, is to make money, like earn money doing something that I really, really love. I feel like nowadays too many people settle, and I understand that it's such a difficult world out there, and you have to like get what you're given, do you know what I mean? And as long as you're making money and you're earning and you're paying for, you know, your house, your rent, your food, your shelter, like everything like that, it's such a hard world out there. I completely understand, but I will strive, like most people, to make money doing something that I really, really love, and I feel quite passionate about that actually, hence why I'm in drama school, going through all this time and money and effort and everything, and working so hard, so that when I come out, if I'm earning money from being an actress or I'm earning money from YouTube, those are the two top things that would really, really make me happy whilst earning the money to have shelter and food. The last one, and bearing in mind, guys, I really shoved these right down to like a few. Obviously there's so many things I want to do in life, and I want to conquer, and I want to do, see, travel, be, do you know what I mean? But I put them down to these like 5 or 6, because these were the ones that popped into my head like really strongly, and that I really was like, do you know what, if I don't do that, I'll be really, really upset. So yeah, the next one is to see Rascal Flatts, like, you know, oh, this is so hard to explain. You know, Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus, when they're like on the truck at the back with the blankets and stuff, they're in a field and then they're like partying. How cool to do that, but you're seeing Rascal Flatts. If you don't know who Rascal Flatts is, they are like a country music band. They are like, I'd say, my favourite band in the world, basically. So I absolutely love them. Their music is so good, I relate to it so much. His voice is amazing, like, they are just flat out the most amazing people. Like, oh my god, I love Rascal Flatts. And I want to see them live so badly. And not only see them live, but see them live in like their like Nashville, like countryside, country state, like cowgirl hat, cowgirl boots, denim dungarees, you know, wrapped up in blankets, seeing Rascal Flatts. Like, oh my gosh, like, I think that makes me the most excited out of all of these. I'm not even gonna lie, apart from making money on what I love. But other than that, literally, to see Rascal Flatts on stage doing all of my favourite songs would literally be mind-blowing, and I don't know if I'd get over it. So that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe down below. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers, and that would be amazing. So please make sure that you subscribe down below. I love you guys so, so much. Make sure you do this tag me in it, well, yeah, tag me in it and let me know down below if you do this tag, because I really, really want to see yours. I love seeing what people's bucket lists are, like what's really important to them, and you guys are important to me. That's another bucket list. You guys, seeing you guys, meeting you guys, everything like that. So, love you guys lots, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!